Is there, like, things that any of us, like or care about?
Nope.
No.
None.
Cats.
We could talk about The Witcher.
Did you talk about cats?
I'm the only person on Earth who hasn't watched the new Witcher.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You should watch it.
No, I know. It looks great. I want to.
It's I wouldn't say it's great.
I mean, it's
but
like,
it's very enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh my God, Chantel watched it. Has she talked to you about it?
No, but I would love to hear her thoughts. She would tear it apart.
Oh my God, she's so mad.
Yes!
She's so mad about
Chantel.
She's so mad about like how dissonant the like clothes are.
Yeah.
Like and all of the like weird slang.
I love it.
I love it.
I'm into it.
I also love it. Oh, I
man.
fully love it.
You know what?
I
There
love
is no time
stupid
period.
costuming.
Me too.
Yeah.
Also, you guys, I have a coworker who looks like almost exactly like Yaskier.
Oh my God, I love it.
Hello.
Every time I see him, I want to tell him that, but
Toss a coin to your Witcher.
I know.
Yeah.
But I feel like he'll
Witcher.
just be like, "Don't talk to me."
I mean, that's fair.
I like try to talk to him, and he's like, like he like doesn't speak to me. It's really
What the
weird.
fuck?
Oh my God.
Sounds
Maybe
like a
he's
fool.
intimidated by you. I bet that's what it
It
is.
probably thinks you're a
Maybe.
biker.
I was really standoffish when I first met you because I thought you were too cool for me. So I was like, I gotta make sure that Noelle doesn't think we're close.
I also had the same reaction. I was like, Noelle is too cool and too good of a writer and very funny. There's no way that Noelle would want to be friends with me.
Yeah.
I think I have a problem where I try to project like extreme confidence, and then people are like, if she wanted to hang out with me, she'd just do it.
That is, you're not wrong. That was how I felt about you as a person until I got to know you.
And then like people would have birthday parties on my birthday and not invite me, Caitlin. And I would be like, oh.
My greatest pride and my greatest shame.
But yeah.
Never forget.
So Jesse, if you're out there, I want to talk to you about how you look like an actor who is in the Witcher TV show.
What if Jesse...
Please make eye contact with me when I walk down the hallway. I've been saying hi and smiling to you to no response.
What if Jesse listens to our podcast and is like terrified to approach you because he like knows that you're Noelle from Games and Dragons?
Fucking
Yeah.
scream.
That's what it is. He's like,
I actually work with two teachers named Jesse. I hope that
Oh, what if the
wrong-
wrong one?
oh no, that'd be a real rom-com, wouldn't it?
it'd be really weird.
Especially if that one looks nothing,
He doesn't look anything.
but he thinks he does.
Oh.
He thinks he looks like
shit.
from
Now we're going to give both of them a complex.
Wait, I'm writing the fic, okay? So, like, here's what happens. Okay, so, like, the guy who doesn't look like Jaskier, whose name is Jesse, right? So, like, he hears it and is like, oh, Noelle's really interested, right? So far...
I'm not saying I'm interested.
I know.
I'm
So
saying
Noelle
he-
really
I
wants
know.
to date this guy, Jesse.
No. He's interested. This one Jesse's interested, right? The one that doesn't look like Jaskier, right? And
It's
so then-
pronounced Yaskier.
Whatever. So, like...
Excuse me, it's pronounced yes. here.
Okay, listen, I haven't watched the fucking show. Listen to my fanfic idea. Anyway, so like
This
one,
is friend fiction at the
At the
most.
best.
guys, you're missing this premium content I'm trying to provide you.
All right.
Okay, so anyway, so like he hears it, right? And he's like, oh wow, I didn't know Noelle was so into me. Like that's his assumption, right?
Yeah.
So he starts like
A
following.
married man.
Yeah, so he starts. Listen, this is the rom-com pitch. We can iron out details later. So he starts like,
Iron out his wife more like.
listen,
Hey.
if anyone's going to be ironing out
420.
anyone's wife, it's going to be me. Now let's move forward. I'm the secondary character. So anyway, we haven't gotten anywhere because this interrupted. So the one not Jaskier guy's following you around, right? Now, meanwhile, the Jaskier guy...
It's pronounced yes.
Okay, so fucking Jupiter Ascending over here is like, he's been ignoring you, right? But then he notices this other guy keeps talking to you, and actually, he's like quietly liked you the whole time, right?
Wow.
But now he didn't realize it really, and now he's jealous of this other guy.
Oh.
So now he's like, oh, so like you're dating other Jesse
So
now.
And then he sings Jesse's Girl, but his name is also Jesse.
Yes. And then there's like a bit where like he's like all sad and brokenhearted and it's raining and he's like,
I think they both might be married.
whatever. Fucking listen to my fanfic idea.
What if do they end up together
Listen.
and then both of their wives date Noelle?
Yes, but you didn't let me get there. There was gonna be this whole
Spoiler!
scene. There was gonna be this whole scene where like he's in the rain and he's like, oh, I can't believe Noelle's so into other Jesse. And then, like, I come out because I'm the comic relief. Like, I'm like Donkey and Shrek. And,
I hate that you self-ID as Donkey. Nobody should self-ID as Donkey, please.
I think we all self-ID as Donkey from Shrek, except for you, Cat.
Yeah, Cat.
I believe in being honest with oneself.
Does that mean that Cat's Shrek?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, so
I have the self-respect to ID as Shrek.
the self-restrect. See, this is why I'm fucking Donkey, because I'm funny.
This intro's gonna get me fired.
I can't control my rapier wit, and I think we better just wrap this up before I, like, fire off any more zingers and kill you all.
Let's just play some D&D.
Yeah.
Email me if you want the deets about that fic.
All right, let's introduce ourselves.
Oh my god. Hello, I'm Kat. I'm your DM, and I'm crying.
Hi, I'm Noelle. My name is Fran. Please don't fire me. Anyone who's listening to this. Jesse, I'm sorry. Did I say my name is Fran?
You sure did.
My name is Fran.
Sure is.
Hello, my name is Corbin. I'm Caitlin, and I kin Donkey from Shrek.
No doubles.
Tripled.
It's on.
Tripled.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
We're
It's on like Donkey Kin.
It's on like Donkey Con, the premier convention for Donkeykins.
This guy gets it. And then we all kill
that's
each
a
other.
Shrekkin for you.
Yeah. So wise. So many layers.
Get out of my swamp, am I right?
Yeah, buddy.
This guy.
This is my best friend.
I'm making waffles. Where were we?
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Donkey, and I self-identify as Hannah, and I play Slake.
Okay. Let me just read my notes
Okay.
verbatim as I've begun to do.
Oh
a
yes,
lot of
I
the
love
time,
when you do that.
and they're great. Here's the notes from last time. Falen is nominally on your side now. Gotta go find Farah. She's far away. Fran is Cecilia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I forgot that I was Cecilia.
Yes.
yeah, I forgot
so
that too.
you fought Orestes. He put the hurt on you, but you put an equal amount of hurt back on him.
Orestes, more like
Kick him in the testes, which is what we did.
Yeah. Orestes, more like...
Are we done?
okay.
I think we're done. I think we lost the.
All right.
You couldn't keep it going. You lost your combo bonus.
Noelle looking up, still trying to think of something.
You already
We were going to work
Testes.
testes into it.
More
but
like
it's got to be.
I think my testes is good. It's succinct.
unzesty.
Anyway, you fought him, Corbin.
Or like
Oh.
not my bestie.
Anyway, I forget exactly when, but at one point he did drag Falen out there, and you found that Falen was, bleeding heavily from a wound in his chest and, kind of dying. So he wasn't a huge help to you during this fight.
More like hot mesty.
And Orestes ate his brother's blood
God.
to heal. That was fun. Everybody enjoyed that.
Orestes, more like Unestes.
That's it.
Really good.
Yes.
And then you whittled down his hit points to the point that he retreated, and you got Falen. You cleared those tattoos off of him and rewrote them into a new cooler tattoo that says, "May he only betray those who deserve it," or something like that.
Yeah.
Very cool. He vomited up a bunch of black bile.
Orestes, more like indigest.
Sing.
Bazinga. So Phelan, now free to assist you and talk to you freely, lets you know that there's one more person being held hostage here. It is Farah, the guide. And you were like, well, gotta take care of that. But first, we got a boy to save. You find Aldin.
Can anyone think of any more funny rhymes?
So I think that's where you guys are now. You have...
I've gotten into Aldin's tent, and I say, come with me.
He looks at you, and then he like pulls against his bonds.
Yeah. I go like undo those somehow.
Aldin does not move.
All right, come on.
He does not move.
Aldin. I wink at him really dramatically, and I say, "Come on."
I'm not doing it.
Oh my god, you're so stupid.
Grab his little hand or something.
Yeah, grab his little hand.
Things are not as they seem. Your dad sent me.
And he shakes his head. He says, "You've tried these tricks before, and I will not."
I know that sometimes you sleep on your dad's belly.
He looks up at you. He narrows his eyes. He says, "So who did you capture? Did you get..."
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
Oh my god, I'm Fran. Come on.
He's still very aware. He says,
I'm magical. Let's go.
Aldin, he looks up and he goes, they keep trying to trick me to talk to Ilfrins.
You don't have to tell me anything. Just come with us. We gotta get Farah.
He gets to his feet very slowly, and then he sort of collapses a little bit and grabs the post behind him. They keep killing them, trying to get me to say something to them. Why are you here?
I'm here to rescue you.
Okay. Okay. And he stumbles forward.
All right, let me grab at your bonds and, like, be mean so the guards don't suspect things, okay?
Okay.
All right, I do that, and I lead him out.
You lead him out past the guards.
And I say, clean that mess up to them.
And they look past you. And,
Oh my god.
okay, they didn't.
I mean, we'll just kill him.
They didn't insight. And you lead him out. Where do you take him?
I take him to where Falen is.
You guys just go behind another tent.
Yeah.
He sees Corbin and Slake, and he looks at you, and then he looks at Falen, and his eyes get really wide, and he starts like struggling against you, Fran, to try and run away, but you're holding his bonds.
Yeah.
So.
I say, he's fine. I deprogrammed him.
I'm sorry, Falen says. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Jesus
sorry.
Christ, Falen, what the fuck did you do to him?
Heal him up, Corbin.
I don't have any spells left. Okay, I think I have one level 4 spell slot left. Kat, you better not put us in another fight. Okay. 12 plus 8.
Yeah, the bruises on his arms and chest subside, and he looks quite a bit more hale and hearty. His pinky does not grow back.
No.
I do feel really bad about Aldin.
Yeah, so
Me
do
too.
I. We can just only deal with emotions through jokes.
Yeah, I feel really bad about it, but like emotionally, I'm not even close to being ready to address it.
Yeah,
So.
fair.
You still have business to take care of.
That's true.
Yeah.
And everybody is now on the lookout for you. So, you guys are gonna have a fun time.
How can we tunnel beneath the ground?
Where actually, do we have any idea where Farah is?
Yes.
Yeah,
you have Phelan.
Phelan knows,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah, you
And
got
she's
Phelan.
somewhere in the camp.
Yes, but she's like on the other side of it from where we are, I think.
So, you make your way across the camp with Phelan in the lead. It is still pouring rain, and it is masking your muddy footprints as you slip between tents, weaving between the canvas through the back ways of this war camp. And Phelan is breathing hard. He keeps a hand pressed against the wound in his chest whenever you stop moving. Despite the bit of healing that he's gotten, it's clearly still hurts a lot. And Aldin hangs toward the back. Do you let him take the last position, or are you gonna
Absolutely
hurt?
not.
No. We're
No!
gonna surround him.
Yeah.
He is keeping his distance from Phelan, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, for sure. I'll walk behind Falen.
I'll walk
course-
behind Aldin.
Of course you will, Fran.
I'll walk
Fran.
behind Corbin.
I feel a lot of tension where I am for various reasons.
Should we walk side by side, like, so
If you
that
want.
we're... Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah, let's hold hands.
Cute.
Dope.
I put my 2 hands back.
Oh, we...
So we're
yes, we all hold hands.
Around.
We surround Aldin with all of our hands.
Aldin does not like this. Aldin is against
Well,
it.
Aldin, who was a damsel 5 minutes ago, can deal with it.
We're just trying to keep him safe.
Yeah, I let go though because I mostly did it as a joke. I'm
Right.
Cecilia, so I'm not gonna. hold
yeah,
hands
that
with
would look
random
weird.
people.
Yeah, okay.
It looks weird anyway.
I adopt a fake limp, so it looks like maybe I'm also a prisoner being, like, led.
Right.
Sure. Benefit of no one.
Phelan looks back at you and he goes, Corbin, what are you doing?
I'm a prisoner.
No, you're not.
Stop doing it. I just need the podcast audience to know that Caitlin is just
Sitting in their chair.
enthusiastically, whilst sitting, miming a limp. Continuously.
Slake is like very impressed by Corbin's method acting. He's like, wow.
Stop it! And Corbin's response to Phelan's question was silence, but also limping.
He goes, Corbin, stop.
Corbin reduces the extravagance of his limp by 10%.
We need to keep moving. Just stop limping. Occasionally, as you are weaving through these tents, Phelan will motion for all of you to hold back. And it doesn't work the first time because he does not communicate what this hand signal is supposed to be.
Yeah, I just bump into him.
Yeah, and there's like a little dog pile of Phelan like desperately trying to hold you guys all back as like a pair of guards pass by this alleyway, and like each time one of you hits the back of this like build up, it's like paling in pain. Whenever Phelan does this and signals for the stop, you do notice that Aldin keeps looking off towards the city or towards the forest or towards the sky. And Phelan is keeping an eye on the sky as well. Even as he hurries you under awnings and into empty tents, he keeps looking upward. The rain has kept the blotter birds from staying aloft, but there is a warping of the air overhead and a rushing of wind, which you hope is the storm.
Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna try and do silent image, or a minor illusion, I should say, above as many of us as can fit under it, which isn't that many.
You guys, it's like an umbrella.
Yeah. Well, actually, I would put it over like you guys and Aldin probably.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
More than me and Phelan.
Oh, right.
Just like so it looks like the ground.
And Phelan looks up when you do this, Fran, and then he nods to you. He goes, "Clever. All right." I say quietly. And he stops the group of you in front of a large barren opening, and you can see through the rain. There is an enormous nest not too far from where you are now. It is empty, but it is attended by flocks of kenku, and the dead trees around it are blackened by inky bird-like shapes. And Phelan looks back at you and says, Farah's tent is on the other side of Huugin's nest, so there's no other way across. Just stay low and try not to make noise. Why don't you guys roll a stealth check? I think you all have...
Yeah.
So that trace,
except for Aldin.
Except for Aldin.
Yeah.
And Phelan, I guess,
Phelan.
but
So
I'm assuming
Phelan-
he's really good at stealth
Yeah, he
checks.
probably is good at that shit.
It's plus 10.
Yeah, because you
Plus
have...
10 plus your dex.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19, so I'm good to go.
Okay.
So 18.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Rolled a 1.
Oh.
Which is 13 total.
It's a 1 is a 1 is a 1, my boy. My sweet boy.
Goodbye, Corbin.
All right, so Corbin, you are getting your fake limp on as Phelan has his back turned to you and can't stop you. And you're fake limping, and you're like You are doing top tier fake limp.
Yeah, I'm really going at it.
And in the throes of your method acting, you trip over a mud-caked branch and howl in pain from your fake limp.
I have some actual injuries, too.
Do we die?
Falen comes to a complete halt.
Can I catch myself and turn it into a wolf howl?
I mean, you can, but you're still screaming.
Why would a wolf be there?
I don't know. At least it's a natural animal sound.
It's what Leica told you to do.
It's what Leica always told me to do.
Of course.
Whatever, you can't contain it anymore. Just howl it out.
Howl.
And so Falen looks back at you in horror.
I put my hands over my mouth.
And then there is a rustling from the trees as all of these blotter birds begin to rise out of them. And the birds begin making a horrible screeching noise in many discordant pitches.
Let's start running.
Yeah.
Falen, he shoves you, Fran, towards Farah's tent. And he goes, "It's that one. Go!"
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my God.
And he two knives appear in his hands. And he goes, "Don't worry. I used to shoot these things down for target practice. Just go."
It's really cool, I say as I run.
Does Aldin need help running? Should I pick him up?
You go ahead and pick him up.
I do that.
I want to smack Falen as I run past him and cast Cure Wounds on him real quick.
Okay. All right. You do that.
Fuck yes. Okay, so that's 12.
All right.
So we're running towards Farah's tent.
Yeah, we're sprinting.
So you are running towards Farah's tent, and you glance behind you to see Falen just get enveloped by this mass of black bird shapes. And that shape disappears into the rain. And you are in front of a tent that looks a lot like the one that you approached on the lake, Corbin, and it has two of those monstrous suits of armor in front of it. But as you approach, they do not attack.
Oh.
They are looking at you, Fran.
Oh.
Ah!
I even whispered Cecilia.
Cool. Yeah. So I just make a gesture, move aside.
They both tilt their heads in an uncanny unison. And then one of them rattles out, "Lady Cecilia."
What?
And then the flap of the tent opens and Lady Cecilia is staring you in the face.
Come the fuck on.
No doubles.
And
Kill your double.
Cecilia looks at you.
Oh, I say.
She takes one sharp, quick breath in, and then she looks at the two suits of armor and says, "It's time to go to sleep, boys." And the suits droop, their shoulders slump, and their heads roll forward. And then she turns around and walks back into the tent.
Into?
Yep.
And so do I.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And inside the tent, you see a woman tied to a stake. A woman that you have only seen once before, Fran and Corbin. You saw her on top of the mountain, and you thought she was dead. Her blue cloak is gone, and she is painfully thin. Her hands, feet, and neck are all bound in dwarven chains. Her hair is long and black and hangs in ropes around her face, and her pale body is covered in cuts and bruises. It is Farah, the guide. On the floor of the tent in front of her, there is a bowl of pink-tinged water and a pile of gauze. And Cecilia returns to the business of dressing Farah's wounds. And Aldin hangs back from this scene and looks very sick.
In my arms?
Yep, he just turns away into your shoulder, Slake.
Oh, I rub his back a little bit. And I'm like, there's a nausea pressure point on your wrist that I use sometimes when I'm anxious. And then I grab his little pressure point.
I guess I'm going to say, well,
she's not in much shape to walk. You may have a little better luck once you get the chains off of her and she can access her own magic again.
Okay, but do you have anything to say to us? What the hell?
And Cecilia turns and she looks back at you, and then her gaze drops to the floor. Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, I meant like an explanation, but...
Yeah, I don't give a shit if you're sorry.
That's fair, and I don't expect you to forgive me, and I don't expect any of them to ever forgive me. I must simply do what I can. And what I can do is allow you to take her and go.
Ugh. So I think how we got the chains off before was by using create or destroy water and then like freezing it.
Yeah, they are vulnerable to cold.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that, and then I ask Corbin to smash them.
Mm-hmm.
I smash them.
Okay.
I use my spear and I tap them.
The chains crack and break, and Farah collapses to the ground in front of you, taking in deep breaths. And Cecilia looks down at her and then looks away. She says, Franika, when Torva spoke to you in the form of your teacher, do you remember how much he spoke of what the world might be like below? Of oceans?
I guess I did hear about those things from her.
So did I. And then I found out that the goddess that I served my whole life had lied to me. A woman that I revered and worshipped, and I thought she was a friend. And she had trapped me, and I would never be able to escape. And I was angry, and that anger made me stupid. But I hope you understand at least. If no one else, I hope you understand.
So Fran is stressed. Her eyes kind of start to fill up, and then she nods.
I don't expect any of you to forgive me, and I will never forgive myself. But I will not raise the alarm, and I will not tell anybody what has happened here. And maybe someday, in my position in his confidence, I can do something to help. So for now, you must go.
How's Farah doing?
Farah is still on the floor, and she is taking deep breaths, but you can see the bruises on her skin are beginning to fade.
Mm.
And she looks up at you, Slake. She says, "Your cloak, child. May I borrow it?"
Yeah, of course, ma'am.
She takes it, and as soon as it touches her shoulders, it becomes this vibrant cerulean blue.
Dope.
And she adjusts it and stands up, and you see her hair begin to regrow in the places that it had been torn out.
Mm.
And her face fills out, the hollowness in her cheeks and under her eyes. She still looks pale. She still looks like someone who walks through death, because that is what she is. She is one of the gods of death. And she's on your side now, baby.
Yeah! What's up?
And she looks back at Cecilia, and she says, "You are a coward, ma'am, but I thank you for your kindness. Eol will remember this when he finally claims you." And then she strides on out of that tent.
Nice. Should we, follow?
I take Cecilia's hand and squeeze it and kind of meet eyes with her, and then I go.
Yeah, Corbin doesn't, say anything. He's out.
Yeah, Slake looks back at Cecilia, thinking about what consequences she's gonna face when Tora finds out Farah's gone, and then leaves.
Yeah.
So just as you are leaving the tent, you hear a screech above you, different from the discordant screeching from the blotter birds. Above, the rains part for just a minute, and you catch a look at what they were hiding. There's Falen in a black mass in front of the nest that is swirling and undulating around him. Occasionally you see the flash of a knife and a spurt of black inky feathers that shoot out. And then it occurs to you to think, what is blocking this rain? And as you think that, the hawk descends.
Hello. It's me, Noelle. Sorry, I'm 2 days late. But I am here, technically. So, hello. Sorry, the quarantine, things happened. So, I'm sorry about it. But hey, we're here, and this is a pretty spicy episode. Just in case you guys are wondering, there are 2 minimum, 4 maximum, I would say, episodes left of this arc. I'm not we haven't recorded the last bit yet. That's why everything just keeps ramping up every episode, because that's just what happens. Also, just a reminder to you guys, if you would like to listen to our bonus episodes that are on Patreon, the Damejin Dive arc, where we play other characters and we explore the world of Avalis, you can check that out at damesanddragons.com/Damejin. Damejin spelled Dame Geon. And then we also have the recent live stream we did. It was super, super fun. We did another episode of Damejin Dive, and it was great. It actually ended on a cliffhanger, interestingly. And I think we're going to record the next one between the next 2 arcs, so coming up pretty quick here. It's very fun. Check it out if you want. Again, it's free right now. Usually it's for $3 a month patrons. And speaking of our patrons, I would love to thank our patrons. It really means a lot that you guys have kept donating and donated as much as you guys have been during this time. We're hoping that we can give back as much as we can too. And specifically thanks to our new and increasing patrons: Merciless Mercy, Lovely Lorax, Daniel, Emmanuel, Brittany, Tristan, Falen Upwards, nice, Luke, Elizabeth, a different Daniel, Emily, Alex, Kate, Aiden, Al, Jesse, Yusuf Wolf, Steve, Sarah, Mike the Sheep, Aravis, The Ghost of a Good Moment, Sarah, Jacob, Robot Pine Tree, Abdullah, Vinosaur, Tobias, Henry, Kirsty, Lindsay, Maria, Sierra, and Danielle. Thank you guys so much. If you noticed there was a lot, so did we. That's really wonderful. And if you noticed that some of those names are ones you've heard before, that's because there's a lot of people that were already donating that increased. And again, that seriously touches our hearts so much that you guys are willing to support creators in a time that is uncertain. Thank you so much. I also want to thank our Apple Podcast reviewers. We got a question somewhere that was hey, how can I review if I have no Apple devices? I don't know, to be honest with you. You can leave reviews on Google Play, I think that's a good way to do it. Maybe on Stitcher. I do think Apple Podcasts is the best way. I'm not 100% sure how downloading those onto a Windows computer goes these days. Is that even a thing anymore? I'm not sure. But drop a review on Google Play, like us on Spotify, whatever works. If you don't have Apple stuff, you don't have Apple stuff. That's fine. Anyway, thank you so much to Randy Lynn, Erica the Charismatic, Table to Bobble 4, Liable Toast, Spy Ryden, and Mandy Jayhawk. Thank you guys so much. And in this time of consuming lots of content by most people, if you're looking for another RPG podcast to check out, why don't you check out DSPN's own Total Party Thrill.
Hey there, listeners, it's Ishan.
And Shane from the Total Party Thrill podcast.
Oh, another actual play show.
Nope, because no one wants to hear the two of us in character.
Well, which means it must be one of those interview shows.
Not at all. We talk about topics that help listeners create and play better RPGs.
Oh, right. It's a podcast for game masters and players where we discuss our campaigns in order to inspire yours.
Dude, that's literally been our tagline for 3 years.
I mean, it doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. How about Total Party Thrill? Get better game.
All right, look, the tagline doesn't matter as long as the content is good. Like episode 168 on mind control. Wait, did you just force me to say it like that?
No, you're thinking of the episode on gaslighting.
Oh.
We also recap our Eberron and Warhammer 40k home games and review new RPGs and books.
And every episode, we build a 5th edition D&D character in the Character Creation Forge.
I'm partial to the Sexy Beast, a high charisma druid who's still the party face, even in animal form.
All right, I'm sold. Where can I find Total Party Thrill?
Well, right here on DSPN, or on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, and Stitcher.
Or check us out at www.totalpartythrill.com.
Also, this episode of Dames and Dragons is sponsored by Cobalt Press. The Cobalt Press store offers the full line of 5th edition titles, from Tome of Beasts to Guide to Game Design, plus hundreds of adventures, map packs, and more. 5e titles are available in both print and PDF or in money-saving bundles. Virtual tabletop versions are available at Roll20 and Fantasy Grounds. Orders ship within 24 hours while supplies last. You can find out more at cobaltpress.com and tell them DSPN sent you. Last of all, a message to Chantel. Chantel, thank you for watching a Netflix party movie with me. Chantel, the code word is Sinflower Seed. And the sleeper agent is active. Go.
And Huugin crashes down from the sky. But as he is diving down on you, a knife from this mass where Falen is trapped shoots out, clean and true, and it pierces Huugin in the wing. And you remember in the library of Wavell when you were hit by that dagger, covered in the poison of the Castra, which strips the gods of their magic. And Huugin, his wing crumples, and he crashes down to the ground.
Corbin, yells in jubilation. He's, jumping for joy.
Holy shit.
Clicking his little heels together.
Yeah, he sure is.
Farah holds out a hand, and blue ribbons extend from her fingers and wrap into a cylinder, which creates a staff. She slams that staff on the ground, and millions of blue threads shoot upwards and around and create a blue hazy dome around all of you. She says, "No reinforcements shall find their way here. I will hold them all off. You four, let your aim be true." Roll for initiative, please.
Oh, bitch, yes.
Holy shit.
I'm out here. I'm ready for it.
18.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
9.
I mean, this god is just lying on the ground. Aren't we just gonna go over and just
Well, it's really not like he has no other recourse. He is grounded, but he's still big.
No, he fell down. So now I can drop his head off. That's the law.
That's the lockdown.
That's the fucking law.
Don't fall down around me.
Yeah, if you fall down in front of Snake. Snake!
That's me.
Snake!
Solid
Snake!
Yep, correct.
They'll snap.
Snop. Snake chop.
Watch out. Snake's about to snap you in half.
Y'all, I have 2 spell slots left. I'm ready to go.
Let's do it. All right.
Oh, fuck. We broke the manacles.
Wait, don't we have more in our bag
Do
of
we still
holding?
have the ones that
We have
put?
chain is.
Yeah, you got Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's
All right.
wrap this boy up.
Let's wrap him up.
Let's wrap him up.
Okay. He is going to surge toward. He's gonna just go for Falen, since Phalen's directly in front of him and just hurt him real bad.
Oh.
So he is gonna attack twice. First one is gonna hit. Second one misses.
Does he peck with his little beak?
He has beak and talon attacks. So he brings down his enormous beak onto Falen, and you see blotterbirds just slough off of this mass. And he grabs Falen and throws him like a rag doll for 27 points of damage. And Falen goes rolling into the mud and lands not too far away from the rest of you. He gets back up to his forearms and he looks over at you guys and says, all right, ready to kill your first god? Yes!
Is it not your first god?
He does not answer that. But he gets back up to his feet, and now it is Phelan's turn. He holds out his newly tattooed arm, his re-tattooed arm, and a jet of black ink comes out of his hand, and it hits the chain between Ava and Huugin. And he breathes out as he says it, "May you betray those who deserve it most," and twists his hand. And you see that the ink that is on this chain is beginning to corrode it.
Oh, hell yeah!
All right, and now it is Slake's turn.
Oh boy. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go over there and do some snopping. Oh, before I do that though, I'm gonna say to Aldin, do you want to probably sit this one out?
He shakes his head and he holds his hand out to you, Slake, and says, "Give me your bull."
All right. And I give him a pat on the arm and I say, sorry about everything.
He shakes his head and says, "This is payback."
I nod at him and I go to approach Huugin.
Do you go tentatively or do you run in there?
Oh, I fucking go in there. I run in there.
All right, you run in, battle cry.
Yeah. For my first attack, I'm going to go at him with the old picks. 22 to hit.
Okay, that will hit.
So 20 damage.
Got
for my
it.
first attack. And second attack, 18 to hit.
That will hit, too.
All right, hell yeah. 16 damage.
Okay, and so you drive your picks into his mass of steely feathers and sparks fly off the metal as they drive in, but his magic is weakened by Phelan's poison, and you feel your pick strike home and dig into his flesh, and when you pull away, black blood arcs after your picks.
Cool.
It looks very badass.
Hell yeah.
And now it's Fran's turn.
If we're gonna use the chain, can Corbin and I like kind of take our turn at the same time?
Sure.
And like,
Yeah, you guys go one after the other, so.
yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So I pull the big chain out of my bag of holding, and I throw one end of it to Corbin.
Oh, Corbin snatches it.
Actually, Corbin, can you make a... We'll call it an athletics check to catch.
Okay. It's a 13.
It's a 13.
I mean, I'm tossing it to you gently.
Yeah.
You're tossing it to... Okay, yeah.
I feel like I don't catch it and look cool, but I catch it.
It like hits you in the it hits you in the mouth.
Oh! I catch it with my mouth.
And it hurts.
It hurts, but I look cool, Kat, so I'll take it.
I don't know that you do. It like hits you in the mouth and like you catch it in your mouth and like have to like get your hands around it. And
I mean, I take it out. I grab it with my hands afterwards.
And we are gonna want to do this fast.
Yes.
I think we would want to try and get the little leggies, right?
Yeah, I think we want to get his little footies all snatched up.
Clothesline him. I'll jump.
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right.
That'd be cool.
all right, do it as an attack roll with an improvised weapon.
It's 13 again.
I got 18.
So here's what happens then. So Fran, you get under and you are able to get your like you are running with the chain and you get underfoot. And as you look back, you see that Corbin has slipped in the mud and the chain has slipped out of his hand. So you've got the chain and you get the chain wrapped around his talon or like one of his legs.
Yeah.
But it is not secure and it will undoubtedly come off.
We're
and
gonna
then-
need to like do a thing.
Yeah.
And until I figure out what that thing is, I let go of the chain.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll stay with Ava.
Okay. All right, and now that was Fran and Corbin. Now it is Aldin's turn. Aldin is going to shoot him with that bow, and he misses. And his second attack also misses. All right, and now Fran, you see from your vantage point underneath Hugin's talons, Fran, you see Ava scrabbling in the mud to get as far away from Huugin as she can. and that corrosion on her chain has eaten its way up to the cuff around her. And she pecks at it and then lets out a melodic trill. And I am going to have Corbin and Fran, each of you roll a d4, please.
I got a 3.
Okay.
I got a 4.
All right. Then you guys are really lucky. You get 4 or your max spell slots, 3rd level spell slots back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait.
Nice.
That's a good bird.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Now we are back up to Hugin's turn, and Huugin is going to go for you, Fran, since you're right under his little feeties.
Rude.
I will die.
Well, all right. That is an 18. I assume that hits.
Yeah.
That's before I even add his to hits, so. And on his second attack, that also is going to hit.
God.
17 plus 23.
Yeah.
40?
Yeah.
Jesus. Are you alive?
I'm alive. I had 60, so now I have 20.
Yep.
Jesus.
So Huugin stomps down with one talon, Fran, and catches you under it.
And I just get fucking just smashed into the
Yep.
mud.
And then he like grabs you with his beak and like yanks you by the arm and tosses you around a little bit.
Ugh.
And then you get tossed to the side like a little rag doll.
Ow.
I let out a little scream.
Corbin yells, "Fran!" but his mouth is full of mud, so it sounds just
And
like he's gurgling.
now it is Falen's turn. And he looks over to you, Fran, and you hear a strangled cry. But then he looks towards Huugin and throws a couple of knives at him.
Hell yeah.
My knife boy.
You're a knife boy.
He
He's a
cares
knife.
about you, idiot.
Knife wife.
Disgusting. His name's not even Jesse. Like, what do I don't give a shit.
Fuck.
2 of his 3 knives are going to hit. And 25 damage. So Falen throws out 3 more knives, and 2 of them hit. As they do, Huugin screams in pain as the Castro venom hurts him real bad.
Good.
Good.
And now it is Slake's turn.
I'm gonna do the move Fran / chain maneuver. So as it says right here, one of my maneuvers. Well, it's 16.
That does not hit.
Oh,
Shit.
damn it.
Does that mean? Oh, that means I can't maneuver Fran.
You want to add a superiority dice to that one?
Let's see. That was 7, right?
That is 7.
So, Slake, that's a hit.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, cool. So I am going to go ahead and use the mace that I have that I pretty much never use. And I'm going to use that to jam between, I guess, through some of the links to secure it. And then I am going to yeet myself out of there and use my maneuvering attack to get Fran out of Hugin's range if I can.
All right, so you just like dive into Fran and tackle her into the mud and out of the way. Like
Hell
Fran, you're just like starting to get up after
Yeah.
being flung.
I just barrel roll through the mud. And I land on my hands and knees and drag myself up.
And Huugin screams and crashes to the ground even further and is now flat on his belly. And he is prone.
Hell yes.
Fuck yeah.
So now it is Fran's turn.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do is use Ice Spear. Okay, so he has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. And I think because he's prone, he's going to have disadvantage on that.
Okay.
And that's a 1.
Get fucked.
Nice. That's right. That's right. So Fran pulls herself up out of the mud and makes a vigorous gesture as if she's throwing a spear. And as she does so, a ice spear appears in midair and hurls over her head and stabs Huugin.
Yes.
Yeah, in his body.
Right in the body.
Right in the body.
In the body.
For
He-
24 damage.
Yikos. Mikos.
That's what we all say.
Yeah.
Mike's premium brand yikes. And now it is Corbin's turn.
Fuck yeah. All right, you guys. You know how I've been like for every year, for a million years, like I'm gonna summon some giant eagles? So I'm not gonna summon some giant eagles.
Okay.
Good call.
But I am gonna summon some giant crows.
Which
Which have the same stats as giant eagles. I'm just saying they're crows because I want it to be like thematically, narratively cool.
Yeah.
I accept.
I figured you would.
I accept.
What ability is that?
It is conjure animals.
Oh.
So I conjure 2 giant crows.
Corbin, I have been waiting for 3, 4, how many arcs for you to finally fucking summon crows? Because if you will remember how Gingy came back into our lives.
Oh my god! Burger Jerker! Burger Jerker!
So as you summon these crows, Corbin, you see first a crow you don't recognize. It's just a crow, but you're sort of like, oh my god, they still are here, they exist. Yeah. And then you hear, Corbin, I'm coming!
Oh my god, I like fall to my knees and there's like tears coming out of my eyes and I'm like screaming, Burger Sugar!
Is that a spell?
I have my arms out like I want to hug, but I don't know that I actually do.
Burger Jerker
maybe
like
not the
sweeps
time.
down over
Yes.
you and her wing like tousles your hair as she
my
swoops
God.
by. And then
I'm
she
like crying.
she circles and then she yells, "What took you so long?"
I didn't know what to do. Burger Jerker! I'm so sorry. When Burger Jerker comes down after she like tousles me, I yell, "Fuck him up, Burger Jerker! Go for his eyes!"
Okay, so actually they go before you on the next turn.
Okay.
And now it is Aldin's turn. He's going to take another shot at Huugin, and he's going to hit 1 time. So that's going to be 7. It's not much, but hey, he is very badly injured and doesn't have a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
So Ava is still in the dirt, scrambling to get away from Huugin, and she is going to roll to try and break her chain. And that is not going to do it. That was a 1. And now it is Huugin's turn. So he gets to his feet.
Oh, yeah.
And want to give that dwarven chain some functionality here. All right, so for his first action, he's going to try and dislodge the chain. Mm-hmm. And that is going to be a 4, so he's not able to. And his next action, he is going to use his talons to try and kick you, but he is going to be rolling at disadvantage. This first one's a 17. This one is a 11 plus 13 to hit, so that is still going to hit you, I assume, 20.
Plus 13.
Yeah, my AC's 19, so yes.
Okay. Yes, so that one is going to hit, and that is going to be 20 damage.
Jeez, all right. I am down to 22.
All right, so you're under half.
Oh, yeah.
Fran, you're under half.
Yeah.
Corbin, how are your hit points?
I have not been hit yet, so I'm still like mostly good.
Okay.
The fuck?
Ominous as fuck.
I hate that question.
I don't like that either.
All right, Falen is gonna try and hit him again with some knives.
Yeah.
And so Falen does like a cool anime run and throws some knives.
How Naruto of him.
So that is he's gonna hit on 2 of those. So that's gonna be 8 damage, and then oh sweet, he rolls a 4, and that means Huugin is crippled by the Castra poison and has disadvantage on his next turn.
Nice.
Suck it.
And since he still has the dwarven chain, he is currently at 2 times disadvantage.
Oh, so like 3 dice
shit.
rolls?
Yes,
Get-
and take the last
Fuck.
of the 3.
I've never seen that happen before.
No, me either.
Well, we need that because he has plus 13.
Yeah, he's ungodly strong.
Yes, he hurt you bad.
I mean,
and
He is in fact godly
He
strong.
is,
Yeah.
in fact, godly.
Yeah.
Yes,
I walked
yes,
right into that one.
he big.
Sure did.
He big and he big mad. All right, so that is Phelan's turn, and now it is Slake. Thank God, someone who is not me.
Okay, I only have 22 hit points left, so hopefully I won't die.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be great.
It's
but,
better to
you know.
not die.
Yeah, that's true.
In my
It certainly
experience.
is better to not die.
Oh, that's a shitty roll. Okay, but I get a second attack, so that's 19.
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah. Okay, 16 damage.
Okay, he is not loving this. Fran, it's your turn.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna just use Ice Spear once again. Can Huugin please make a dexterity saving throw?
I think, and that's gonna be at disadvantage. He didn't
oh.
make it.
39 damage.
Holy shit.
All right. He doesn't love that. Your spear of ice shatters on his feathers, and the shards of ice drive into his flesh. And he rears back in agony. All right, and now, Corbin, it is your crow's turn. Burger, Jurger, and other crow.
Other crow.
Other crow.
Jurger Burger and Burger Jurger. Okay, so as I yelled earlier, I'll have Burger Jurger go for the eyes, and then the other one I'll have go for, like, I don't know, his neck. Whatever. The crows get 2 attacks each. 21, 19, 11, and 13.
2 of them hit, 2 of them don't.
Nice. Okay, so
We'll say that Burger Jurger's attacks hit because Burger Jurger is a good girl.
Burger Jurger is a good girl. So she claws and pecks at his little eye bees.
Hi, beast.
19 damage.
19 damage. Nice.
That's all up in his eyeballs, by the way.
Yep. He is not enjoying that.
Is he blinded?
He is not blinded, but when Burger Jurger flies away, you see his eyes are like bloodshot and red. All right, and now it is Corbin's turn.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to cast...
Welcome to my life.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on Slake.
All right.
At level 3.
What is your word?
You know what it's got to be.
Tears through my eyes. Burger Jurger. So yeah, that's 14.
After you say Burger Jurger, I say Gazoon tight.
All right, and now it is Aldin's turn. He is going to continue shooting his little arrows.
Me too. Well, because he keeps...
He's not doing much, but he's trying.
He's hurt. Yeah.
All right, so Aldin is going to put down his bow for just long enough. Fran, he grabs you by the arm and like bark spreads from his hand up your arm to create armor around you.
Oh,
He says, "You look like you needed that."
thank you.
You look great, Fran.
I hold up a thumbs up, and my whole hand is bleeding.
He nods to you and he says, "Thanks for coming to get me."
Of course.
All right, now it is Ava's turn, and she is going to try more to break out of that chain. Oh, that is not good. That is a 2. Okay, and now it's going to be Huugin again. So Huugin currently has 3 times disadvantage. I'm gonna try and hit Corbin. So that is actually gonna hit. His lowest one is an 8 plus 13, and actually I rolled literally exactly the same numbers.
Corbin, you're gonna die.
I'm probably gonna die, y'all.
You're not gonna die.
Probably gonna die.
But since he hit you on both attacks, it's gonna be 50 damage.
Oh, I have 7 hit points left, everybody.
Good.
So he like leaps forward with both feet tangled in the chains and just pins you with his talons and pecks into your chest.
Jesus. Are we all below half now?
You are now all below half. There is, through this blue haze that Farah has wrapped you all in, a shot of golden light pierces through it.
Maeri!
And you are each wrapped in a cocoon of soothing golden light.
A Maeri cocoon.
And you are going to regain... Oh my god, I rolled 3 8s.
Holy shit!
Oh, Maeri!
So that's 34.
Holy shit.
Fuck yes.
Shit, I'm back up to max.
Yep, 34 hit points.
That is dope as hell. Maeri, I say.
You hear a voice in your head that says, "You can do it, guys."
Oh my god.
Crazy Maeri!
Maeri! This is so crazy.
And you hear Burger Jurger above you, Corbin, call, "Was that the goddess?"
You know it, BJ!
All right, and now it is Falen's turn.
Did he and Aldin get healed at all?
Yes, they've also both got healed up, and Falen's looking quite a bit better. Hell yeah, he's gonna hit Huugin 3 times.
Oh my
in the
god.
face with his
Yes,
knife.
Falen.
Maeri turned the tide.
Oh!
All right, so he is gonna do 36,
Hot damage.
38 damage.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So his daggers, one hits Huugin directly in the eye, and the other 2 like pin at his wing joints.
Oh.
And you
So
see his
amazing.
feathers are like starting to fall away now.
Oh my god.
in the places where Falen's daggers have hit. All right, his Castro poison does not cripple Huugin this turn, so he only has 1 disadvantage. All right, and now it is Slake's turn.
All right, I'm just going to keep on wailing with Falen. Coming to CNBC. I don't know. 18 to hit.
18 to hit, that'll hit.
14.
Okay.
And then second attack. That was 23 to hit.
Okay.
So 16 damage for my second attack.
Okay, cool.
And I'm going to be swiping at his neck with my picks like I'm trying to cut that goddamn head off.
Nice.
I'm trying to snap it off.
Snap it off.
I hate that.
You're welcome.
All right, Fran.
I guess I'll cast Scorching Ray. I don't know.
Scorching Ray.
Thank you, everyone. I will cast Scorching Ray at a 4th level. So that is a 19, a way over 20, and 2 16s.
All right, the 2 of them hit.
Okay, that's only 11 damage.
Okay.
As I summon 4 burning stripes in the air and begin hurling them towards Huugin, but 2 of them burn out on their way over in the rain.
All right, and now it is the crows.
Yeah.
Rose.
So I'm gonna have one of my I'm gonna have Burger Jurger go for the eyes again, and I'm gonna have the other one go and try to save Ava and help her get out of her bonds.
Okay.
So I think one of them hits and one of them doesn't. It's a 19 and like a 9 or something.
Okay, 19 hits.
Okay. 8, 9, 10.
11.
Oh, the other one helps Ava. I'm gonna have it make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
That is how you establish that people are taken away from other people.
Yeah. Sleight of hand.
Steal them.
It's 11 again.
No, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right, I mean, it's a bird. It's doing its best.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a big bird too, so like that's a big bird trying to get a small bird.
Yep.
From an even bigger bird.
An even bigger bird.
I can't wait to roast and eat this bird.
Bird helping bird escape bird while bird attacks bird. Like,
Corbin, you are bird now.
I am also bird, and it's time for this bird to go. I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Fry that chicken.
Do some shit. I cast this dope ass fucking spell that I've never gotten to cast during an actual storm before, so I'm so excited. And a giant bolt of lightning flashes down, and it strikes Huugin
Okay.
right on his little body.
All right.
Right in the body.
Does he get to like roll a check to dodge?
He has to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. He is not very dexterous. Oh no, he rolled a 2.
That's 29 lightning damage.
get him!
What? Oh!
Light him up.
All right.
A rhythmic clapping intensifies.
The smoke clears from the lightning strike, and you see there is an enormous gaping wound on Huugin's chest that is just bared and running black blood. And now it is Aldin's turn, and he is going to aim his bow directly for that exposed wound.
Fuck yes.
Yes, and he is going to hit.
Get him!
So Aldin squares his stance, pulls back the bow, and aims directly into this black mass where Huugin's heart is. And both his arrows strike true. And Huugin rears back and screams in pain, and underneath him, as he is staggering behind, the chain holding Ava to him breaks. And Ava takes off, and you just see this little white shape disappear through the blue haze.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Be free.
And now it is Huugin's turn. You know, I think he is gonna go for you, Corbin.
I did just fry him good.
You did just fry him.
I'm trying to
and-
get that chicken ready, y'all.
And he hates you personally.
Yeah, I get it.
15, that doesn't hit, right?
No, it does not.
Okay, but the other one is gonna be like a 22.
I mean,
so, yeah. So he rears back and pecks down at you with his beak and like catches you on the shoulder.
Ouch.
And it hurt. And he is gonna do 27 damage. All right, and so Falen is up, and he is gonna run, and he's gonna do some anime shit.
Fuck yes, finally.
And so as Hugin's beak is down, pinning you into the mud, Corbin, Falen runs up and he runs onto Hugin's head and slides down his neck and digs in 2 daggers into his neck as he slides down, and Huugin rears his head up. One of his daggers comes loose as he slides down and does not do much damage, but the other one hella does. All right, and that is 12 damage, and let's see if he does not Costra poison him. Okay. All right, Slake.
I'm gonna get up on the Hydra's back.
You're gonna get following him?
Yeah, if we're doing parkour, I want to be involved. And okay, so that's 15 plus 8.
That'll hit.
Hell yeah.
Get up on that Hydra's back.
All right. Okay, sweet. 19 damage.
Tell me how you kill him.
Oh,
Tell me.
Fuck yes.
Slake, tell me how you kill a god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Slake.
Oh, no pressure.
Slake.
So I want to jump up onto Hugin's back, and right at like the base of his neck, I want to dig in both picks and try to sever his spinal cord.
The god of hawks does not make any noise when you kill him. It is so swift and so sure that his hate-filled eyes simply go blank, and his massive body collapses into the mud. And then his feathers begin molting off and falling into the ground and melting away with the rain until he is nothing but a skeleton. And then even the bones dissolve. And he is going to use that new arm of his for his newly unlocked ability, Fran.
Oh.
That-
I was like, he has a new arm?
yeah, he's got
Three arms, baby.
You gave him a new arm.
It's growing out of his middle of his chest.
Instead of
It's like,
cutting
I
one
like
off,
it.
we added one up.